Mary Kay, your work is cut out for you with the draft coming in. If you thought you were getting a rest, you're not. Now it gets real serious. The Browns at number 10. You think they're going to take a look at this and try to play the smartest guy in the room, or do you think they're going to just take what's there for them, which should be an offensive lineman?
Ultimately, even though I do think that they will explore this Trent Williams trade, and depending on what the Redskins decide to do, maybe they'll even cut him loose, who knows? Depending on how that shakes out, I think in the end, ultimately, that the Browns probably will still take an offensive lineman, a left tackle at number 10 overall. There are so many good ones. There will be one available to them at number 10, I believe, that they really like. And it just seems to make so much sense to do that and to be set, as long as you nail it, to be set for the next decade or so with a great left tackle. Now, of course, you have to be as good as Phil Savage was when he drafted Joe Thomas, or almost that good, to be able to have that position nailed down for the next decade. But it almost seems like it's set up for that.
All right, let's take a look at number 10. Let's see what is available to the Browns if they don't play around and trade up or trade down and all that. Tristan-Wirfs, an offensive tackle from Iowa. Here you see the information on him. He's got to be a guy they're interested in, right?
Yes, definitely. There's about 5 guys that they're seriously considering at number 10 overall, and Tristan is definitely one of them.
All right, how about Mekhi-Becton? What do you think about him? What do you think the Browns are thinking about him out of the offensive tackle out of Louisville?
He's so good that I don't even know if he'll be around at number 10. I actually think that he could probably go higher than that. He's a big, massive man, and somebody that they definitely have their eye on. The tricky part is they can't bring these guys in for their 30 visits, so that hurts.
Right. All right, and let's take a look at another player that the Browns should be interested in, Isaiah-Simmons, and he's a linebacker out of Clemson. I mean, it seems to me the obvious thing is take the offensive lineman if you can, but this is a guy I might make an exception for.
Absolutely. He's so intriguing. He can do so many things. He's so versatile. He can play linebacker. He can play safety. He's a modern-day hybrid defender that you can really use to cover those tight ends and do the things you need to do in this passing age. So he would be really an exciting and intriguing prospect. I don't think he'll last until number 10, but he's somebody that you could mess around, maybe trade up to try to get if you end up trading for Trent Williams.
All right,